Hello, all my lovely people of the internet. My name is Rhythm, and welcome back to another Xenoblade Chronicles video. Okay, we're picking up directly from where we left off last time, and currently we just have to talk to everyone.
Yo.
What is all this? How can they treat us like this? That Melia chick. You are sure we can really trust her, right?
Yes?
The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on? Oh god. Shulk, you no have to worry. Bird people not bad. Ugh. I hate reading for Nabon. They're the worst. Ugh. They just have no proper grammar to them.
Right.
We have never had any contact with the High Entia before. Perhaps they are being cautious just as we would. And cutscene.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Alvis, what are you doing here?
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah,
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir,
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay then.
Ricky, find Melly for Shulk.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Aerith Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Okay. Yeah, we have to go do this. Just a part of a long list of things we're gonna have to do while we're in Alchemoth. We still have to do a whole entire section of the story for Melia and many fights. Let's just say that. Many fights. All the clackings, things eventually gonna start getting to me.
Yes?
A little while ago, my family went to Hovering Reef at night. They saw lots of monsters there. It'll take us ages to arrange the paperwork to sort them out. This is a bit cheeky, but you guys couldn't just go and, sort them out? Thank you very much. On behalf of all the Imperial Guard, I'm really glad that I asked you.
Yes.
I hate the multiple asks. Just received a report from the Imperial Guard officer. Monsters have been spotted in an entirely different location. The location detailed in the report was Hovering Reef 7. I hate to ask this again, but could you possibly help out? I really didn't have anyone else I could rely on. You're a real lifesaver. Helping out like this. Wow.
Yes.
Just received another new report. Monster population has been increasing wildly recently. I feel sheepish for asking, but could you help with subjugation? I feel really relieved that you're helping us out. The location we're having troubles with is in the middle of Aerith Sea. It's Sleeping Dragon Isle, so please take care. There they are. And here, right here, we can get ourselves. Ooh. Sucks, it kind of sucks. Ah, the Aerith gear. Ah. Oh. Is that enough? No, I need to. That's good. What's another one? You have no need for those. Why they're in my inventory, I don't know. That should be enough, just barely, I think. Yes. That was a waste. Well, forgot I had a piece of equipment that has Ether up 3 on her. I could go for. Nah, we don't have the money at this point. Okay. I guess we should we'll just continue on then. And it's dark here. What? We have
so many things to do here, and I'm not the happiest about it. There we go. And I can't even vent about it because until we get there, because spoilers. Because there's lots of setups here. It's just, ugh. A nebula monster. I hate nebulas. Not only are they ether monsters, which makes it a bit easier to deal with, but like, they can just explode on you. Like, you'll have them almost dead, and then they can just die on you. They'll just like blow up on you. I hate it. These monsters have no courtesy. They don't give me any drops. We're just getting a ridiculous amount of EXP. Because, like, didn't we just level up, like, in the last part? I don't know, but I'm like...
Everyone, let's go! Make it a swift victory! Leave it to Ryan! Thank you, Duncan.
Well, I will admit, the level up will be nice. Especially for what we're about to do. I'm just gonna be honest, this mission isn't going to be the easiest to do, because it's a lot of, like, lizard-based monsters that are kind of strong.
Okay, let's finish. We win! Who else wants some? But we mustn't be careless.
I definitely will not be going in with. No offense to Dunben. He's a good party member, but I have, like, no experience with the setup with him. So I'm recording just really dark. Maybe I didn't have to adjust the brightness for that. You can never be safe. You can never be too safe. It's over here. We're probably going to die, and I'm probably gonna have to go grind a bit.
I'm never gonna give up.
Let's just do that. Up grind speed. And just continue the onslaught.
We got through that pretty good. Let's not lose our heads, though.
We make a great team.
That's really close. I hate it when I'm empty on commentary.
Yes?
The worker finally came to fix the transporter, but he went to get some ether crystals and never came back. You can get to the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you could go and take a look for me? Yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Melia's not even with us. These should demonstrate our sincerity. But why would Vidian want 2 pieces of marine marble? She must be under great hardship. Yeah, the hard part is just coming and I hate it. The hard part has yet to come. We're probably not going to be able to get through it. I probably will have to go and grind a bit. I do like the detail that the Monado arts do show up inside the Monado when you use the Monado arts. And then the blade actually will change color. Like if I use Monado Purge right here, it develops the Purge symbol and then turns green. And it turns green. I like it. I'm smiling right now, but you can't see it. Why is it targeted on me? I don't know.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, I hate how like none of the. It's like you can get a multitude of things from chests, but like most chests, you get like nothing from them. Like I want some good stuff, like an arts manual, or a good weapon, or some good pieces of armor. Let's just get past these guys. I'm probably going to regret it. Okay. Next bit of the challenge is we have to beat these guys.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
See if this helps a little bit. Oh yeah, I think part of the reason why this sucks so much is because they can chain attack. Is the speed? His speed already worn off? Man, that doesn't last too long. Oh, my arts are sealed off. Okay. This is going better than I thought. I think he hit the wild down, but like it was just a second too late. I wish they couldn't seal off my arts. I'm just going for. I should have used it on her. Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. I knew better too. We can just get enough. The more we take down, the easier this will become. This will be. The easier this will become. Become. Ah. I can't talk today. Foot trap. It's because our arts are sealed. They keep on sealing off the arts. I hate that. So every time they seal off the arts of my party, they become exposed. Luckily, I can still use Minato arts. I do not want to do that. There. Okay. One more. I wish you would heal. Rhine! I wish you would heal Rhine! No! Art seal again. Hate that. It would help if you use heal round, I think it is. Luckily, we managed to get through that. Yay! I didn't have to grind. Are these any better than what we're wearing? Yes, they are. They just look very dumb. Kind of. I don't like them. Time to go to the boots that I think are actually pretty cool looking. I would. It's just, I don't know. The bottom of them. It looks cool. It just feels a bit ridiculous. I would go with these two. Those are nice. Well, I don't know. I like these. I don't know. Do I like the Magna-type? I don't know. I definitely do not like the middle type, that is for sure. Or the legger type. Do I want to go there, though? I would, but I tried to make this work once, but I don't know. It just doesn't suit. Let's go with the Aerith type. Okay.
Are you there?
Thanks. I thought I was a goner there. Things could have turned out really nasty if you hadn't come. I'm off to fix the transporter now. See you around. Okay. I think we have a cutscene. I don't hold. Yeah.
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, Our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However,
Speak, Seer.
it is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a sliver of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
The First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
How this that sly dog, he knows something's going on.
Looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired. Ricky sleeping castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
Before we do that, Ricky's weapon is bothering me. It's the same one but better. It's the same thing but better. Oh, this one's definitely the best. Looks very found. Oh my god. I forgot how crazy some have done. This is his starting weapon. Why does he get anything weaker? We'll be losing that anti-mechon status though, which does kind of suck.
Ah, yes. Dunban and his scarred up body. Why do I have, like, no gloves? I guess it doesn't matter too much because I don't really use Dunban, but... Also, what am I saying? Dunban's literally the character that's set up to be... It's like all of his abilities involve him... Oh. Crap, I forgot that I managed to find some good heavyweight armor for him. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that I found him so... I probably could have found... He probably could have something better, not gonna lie. I don't like Ryan's not buying equipment either. Yeah, this is the best I can get. Why did I give him lightning attack? Ah, but I forgot I found some good heavyweight armor for him. Good stuff. Where did I get that? Well, no doubt the heavyweight armor I have for my main file, Ryan, is so much better, but... My god. He's got some good stuff. Like, he's got some good stuff. Oh. That's ironic. Guess I can take that off now. Remove selected item. Put that on. Actually, I might just put... I think I might just put the cosmetic back on because for the sake of the fact that... It's the same thing, it's just... I think this is I think this comes from a unique variant of the Earth type, but very much I would prefer to... I don't know, the colors just stick with me better. And since I feel lazy, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go and cheat our way over here. Because I don't feel like walking back. Because I'm lazy!
Yes?
You must be tired. Now I'm going to hate this fight. How much time are we on right now? I shouldn't have done this.
Everyone's gathered outside. How come we didn't get invited? It looks like some kind of ceremony.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor, Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her. She's a princess. Took you long enough?
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia First Consort and a Homs Second Consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask.
Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Okay. I absolutely hate this fight. Especially when you do it with Shulk. I do it with Shulk just purely for the ability to use Monado arts. And I realized I made a horrible mistake going into this. After we are done with this, I will be ending the video. I hate how they can chain attack. I hate this fight because what's harder than dealing with Telethia that can dodge your attacks? Having to deal with enemies that can just not be affected by your attacks. Oh my god, she died already? Where is she? There we go. I have no idea why they're allowed to chain attack. It annoys the hell out of me. That was the wrong one. There. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay, for one, the most damage we are able to do in this fight is 2 from the back using backslash. Let's try not to lose our healer. Chain attacks in the first 2 Xenoblade games, well, minus X. They always worry me on account that... Oh, come on, I just started healing. There we go. Encourage. But yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, honestly, it has my preferred chain attack system. Just gonna be very honest about that. It's a lot easier. Well, it also has the fact that you can infinitely revive your party members as long as you have a party member that's a healer! Which made things so much easier. Thing is, it's not that it's a problem that fighting Bionis-based enemies. It's just, it takes forever when you can't use Shulk.
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this? More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No, there's no way. Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed as an altar if we don't find her soon. Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that... You can see the future? That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life or death is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Ryan.
But Dunban.
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Oh boy. Okay. This went on longer than I thought or wanted it to. And I didn't realize how much time we had on this video before I started that. But this is going to be the end of it. I'll see you all in the next video. This has been Rhythm, everyone. Keep fighting. Oh boy.